Good afternoon, everyone. Mario Quintero here with the One Stop Shop, produced by marioshomenews.com. Sorry for a little bit of delay today. This is our weekly happy hour show, and today we're going to have what's called an open line Thursday of various calls and topics that we've received over the last week from our clients and just people in general that want answers to different things in the real estate and mortgage arena. There's a lot going on right now, and we wanted to basically focus in on a few questions that we've been asked. So here we go. A lot of people called us the other day when I posted the 87-year-old lady that we were able to assist in stopping a potential foreclosure with her servicing company. That is the company that monitors her mortgage. And she has a reverse mortgage, and once a year the reverse mortgage clients have to do what is called a occupancy certification in writing. You sign it, you date it, you send it back. Well, unfortunately, during October through December, the mail got stopped at her condo complex, and she never got the certification. So in January, since they hadn't received it, they sent her papers that they were going to start a potential foreclosure. And that's when I got involved, and after several calls and several trips to her home, writing some letters and having her sign them, we finally got the issue resolved. And this past weekend, the servicer sent me via email a blank form. Went down there, got it signed, dated, sent it back to the servicer via express mail with tracking information. And this is the one important thing I want to mention to you. Whenever you're dealing with a servicing company that services your mortgage, do not fax or do not send regular mail to them at any time regarding anything. You always want to send it with tracking information, preferably express mail or priority mail with a tracking. These are big companies that get a lot of information coming into them every day, and you don't want it to get lost in the shuffle. So for reverse mortgage clients, remember, annual certification once a year. If you're coming up on a year of your reverse mortgage or the anniversary of your reverse mortgage, you want to reach out to the servicer and make sure that either they're going to be sending the occupancy certification, or if they've sent it and you haven't received it, you want them to correct that. So very good point. That can avoid a lot of hassle for the reverse mortgage client. So we keep getting phone calls on why is flood insurance increasing. We did a minor segment on this recently, but the reason it's increasing, it's actually doubling or tripling in many situations, because FEMA, the federal agency that monitors and oversees flood insurance, was the company that spent all this money on the free COVID testing and all the free COVID testing sites all over the country. So, somebody has to pay for that. And FEMA figured out that the best way to replenish the funds that they used on these COVID testing sites was to nail all the people that have flood insurance, whether you own a home or you're in a condo or the condo HOA has a flood insurance master policy. Everybody is getting screwed. Okay? Remember, there is nothing that is free. So all those free COVID tests that people were standing online for hours, for days, getting these free tests to let them know that they didn't have COVID, now everybody is paying through the nose for flood insurance to pay for all the free COVID tests that we bought from China. Okay? So lesson learned, there's nothing free, and everybody's going to pay the piper now through flood insurance for all the free testing. What do I do if I want to pay down a portion of my principal on my mortgage? So let's say that you got a bonus and you want to reduce the principal, whatever amount of money it is, 10,000, 15,000, 5,000, 20,000, or you came into some money whatever the reason is. You call up your mortgage 800 number on your statement and you request what is called a recasting. A recasting, okay? I would not send a wire. I would send a check. Cashier's check will be fine. And you mail it to the servicing company and make sure you get the right address from your servicing. And you send it in writing, in an envelope, express mail. Make sure you have a tracking confirmation with an explanation letter as to who you spoke to and that you would like to apply this amount of money with the cashier's check that is enclosed to the service to your mortgage loan, and that you would like your mortgage loan to be recast. Don't be surprised if they don't charge you a fee. It could be $200, $300, $400 to recast. But what that means is that when they apply the reduction in principal, they will also recast your monthly payment. So your monthly payment should drop as a result of you reducing your principal. Can you explain how to remove PMI? Okay, so PMI is a big one. This is for people that on a conventional loan. I want to discuss this primarily on conventional because FHA loans are for the life of the loan. So on a conventional loan, you call up your servicer and you let them know that you want your PMI evaluated, and primarily due to the appreciation of your property. And if you've done any major renovations that would add to the value of the property and lower your loan to value, those are all good things. So the servicing company will go ahead and order an appraisal. Make sure that you clarify that you want a full appraisal, that you don't want a drive-by appraisal. You want a full appraisal where they actually come into the home. All right, you may need to pay for that appraisal. Right now, there could be anywhere from $350 to $450 for an appraisal, but if you can remove the PMI because the value has gone up, then you're way ahead of the game. And that is the process that you would do. Will FHA finance a manufactured home or refinance a manufactured home in a flood zone? And the answer is no. FHA will finance or refinance a regular home, cinder block home in a flood zone, but they will not refinance a home, a manufactured home. Manufactured home, very important. A manufactured home, they will not refinance a manufactured home, okay? And primarily this also goes for reverse mortgages, which are insured by FHA. So if you have a reverse mortgage, let's say in Key Largo, and you're over 62 years old, and you own the land, you own a manufactured home, and you'd like to get some equity out because now you qualify for a reverse mortgage, and you're in a flood zone, you could forget about it. They're not going to do it, okay? So hopefully I've clarified that question. The last topic I want to discuss today is what's going on with interest rates. Well, there's a lot of chaos going on in the world today that is affecting the markets. It's affecting the federal rates, and we're going to soon find out what the Fed is going to be doing in the next 30 days or so. Now, the rates, without the Fed doing anything, the rates have been inching up over the last 3 to 4 weeks because of the situations and the uncertainty in the marketplace. So if you're still sitting on the sidelines waiting for the rates to go back down, I hate to tell you, but that's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. If anything, they're going to continue to go up slowly and keep an ear open for the Fed, but you know, those rates that were in the threes, unless it's a 15-year mortgage, you're not going to get a rate in the threes at this stage of the game, or if not, it's really going to cost you in the area of origination and buying down the rate. So if you like what you heard today, My name is Mario Quintero. You could give me a call here if you have any questions or you'd like any additional information. The number here in the office is 305-598-1600, or you can reach me on my cell anytime at 305-588-0451. Feel free, as always, to share this video with your family and friends. You never know who you might be assisting with the information. And this has been another segment of our weekly podcast, the Thursday Happy Hour Show by the One Stop Shop, produced by MariosHomeNews.com. Thanks for tuning in and have a wonderful evening.